I'm Dave, we're at Gentleman Rose Club Birmingham and we're cutting Ben's beard today. What are we looking for today, Ben?
Well, it's got too long.
Yeah.
It's blatantly too long. I'm probably about an inch, maybe two. Off
the bottom.
We had this conversation last time I came in that I leave it too long.
Yeah, you went quite short as well last time, didn't you?
Yeah, and I quite liked it because I think you cut a bit and then we reassessed it and then we went again and cut a bit more.
Easier to deal with day to day.
Yeah. There's a point where it's too much.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
Okay, cool.
So I don't know, can we start with an inch and then see if I'm happy?
See where it goes from there, yeah. Okay.
But other than that, just to tidy up really.
Cool. Right, so we're going to work down the heel of the beard first. We're going to remove a little bit of this bulk, just tidy up. And then we're going to taper the sideburns in and then start working down. So what are you doing today after this? You're going straight to CrossFit after this?
No, I've got to go home and get changed, but then yeah, CrossFit.
Yeah, CrossFit was like a big American thing, I think, to start with.
Yeah, I think it is. And they brought it across here and we're trying to do it now.
I've seen some people get jacked off it. Like really big.
Yeah, no, I'm already big, but I'm fat big. I'm not the right big. So I'm going CrossFit.
You're not the right big.
No, and I'm proper scared. It's my first session, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
I think the guy's going to hurt me.
Okay, so we've got the wall detail up, and we've got it on a closed setting. It's got an adjustable lever, this one. And we're just going to start defining a line on this side of the beard. And if you push instead of dragging, you'll get a smoother line. You will need to drag away, but only to clear the excess. Okay, so we've tidied around the edges. We haven't gone too deep into the natural beard line. Heels are clean on both sides. I'm combing the beard through. It seems like it's in a really good condition anyway. I'm guessing you're oiling it quite a lot.
Yeah, oil it, yeah, pretty much every day.
Yeah. Have you straightened it out this morning?
I don't straighten it, I just use a hairdryer and a brush on it. I think naturally I'm quite lucky that it's not like a bird's nest.
It does its thing.
It does its thing, yeah. Bit of oil, bit of balm and a hairdryer and it's sorted.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like I've got to blow dry it out. It feels like it's just been done. Just tilt slightly that way for me. Okay, so I'm getting this head as straight as possible so that the line that I put in is going to be really straight. So we're going to do about an inch at a time, yeah? So we're taking you can always take more off, but you can't put it back on, so take it step by step. Inch at a time. That's what she said. And you're looking there. So what was the shape, general shape we normally go for?
Mine?
Yeah.
Because I'm not the smallest guy, it's pretty square. I don't tend to taper it into a point at the front. So.
Yeah, you like it to be a bit.
Yeah, not like a crazy square, but I don't like it tapered to a point.
That's cool, no problem.
But yeah, probably a bit of a round edge on the front. I don't like it completely
just through
flat.
here. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Traditional.
Yeah, traditional. Yeah, more like a natural shape. Yeah. Okay, so we put the first line in at the very bottom. We took about an inch off. At this point, you want to take it to as far wide as you can. So I've took it as wide as where his earlobe is, basically. On a beard, this is this wide, and then you can kind of work with the shape after. So just clearing underneath. And at this point now, I'll turn him and see if he likes a length. Another inch?
I think a bit more, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Another inch, yeah.
So we'll take another inch off, we'll do exactly the same. It's nice, it's easier this time as well because you've already got your line in, so you're just following what you just put in. Got some crazy colours in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
They do say the best beards are built up. Yeah, they're built up for like 3 colours or so. But like the best kind of looking beards. When I say they, I mean general consensus.
I think mine's becoming mostly grey now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go red.
I kind of like it. Everyone says to me, "You don't want to dye your beard," and I was like, "No, no, no, no. I like it.
Yeah, you want it natural.
I like it.
Definitely.
I like the grey. I've never had an issue with going grey. I've never had an issue with losing my hair or my head or anything like that. I'm very precious about my beard, but I don't mind it being grey.
Well, it's kind of great when you've lost your hair and you can grow a really good beard, because it just kind of gives that like self-care kind of look, you know, when you've got a really well-groomed beard. I think if you just bicked everything, it just looks like.
That's, to be fair, that is spot on, because you haven't got a lot to show that you look after yourself.
That's it.
When you lose the hair on your head.
Yeah.
What, you know, how can you show that you're really, really careful with the way you look? And a beard is a good way to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to keep you still for a second, Ben. So the line's looking really nice and sharp now, and I'm going to take it as wide as possible, because we've gone a little bit higher up the beard, so the beard's wider. Splitting out here. And now I'm just going to tidy up anything I think needs to come off. I'm going to check the length again.
Yeah, that's better.
I feel better, yeah?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so we've determined the length. So it's nice now to get a side profile, and that will show you what needs to come off underneath. Matt, did you see the Beardbrand video where Eric says he's not going to be on the channel anymore?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, but you see the other channel.
Yeah, I saw the other channel, yeah, I've joined it, the Alliance. Yeah. This is a good idea, really. I like what they've done with the challenges.
Yeah.
You know, like where they're going to challenge each other to do stuff. It's good. I can't wait to see if Carlos can do these pull-ups. That's going to be amazing.
The wife has said that it was too jowly.
Okay, yeah. Size,
I don't know if you can do anything about
I can take that in.
that.
Yeah,
She was
really
like,
nice.
I'm starting to go really out.
It's a wide beard, yeah. I'll take that in. I'll manage that.
Yeah, I don't like it pointed, but if you say you can taper it in as long as it's not to a point.
Yeah, it'll be more like so it sits flush. Yeah.
I've got a bit of a square Henry VIII head though, so.
Okay, so that's looking good on the front. So now we're going to be working through the sides and through the kind of face of the beard, just with a clipper. It's fully closed. We're going to use the teeth, and then you're using we're using the mirror as a reference point so that you can see what kind of shape you're creating. I want to keep it like that. That's how it's going to come down.
That's
So we don't want it to go in, and we're just going to be working away. I like to hold my arm with an angle in it, so it works like a pendulum. So I kind of know what I'm taking off there. If you like this, you don't really know the depth. And again, it's one of those things you can just keep taking tiny little bits, check it, take a little bit more, check it, and you will get the perfect beard shape. The beards just don't seem to be going away, do they? You know, everyone was like, oh, the beard's dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be going, which is awesome.
Go on, sorry.
I think people have realised that they don't look better without a beard.
I've been asked that question so many times. Are you going to ditch it when it's unfashionable?
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Nah, this is me now.
I started growing it just before it really exploded on the scene and it was like mega fashionable.
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't imagine myself without one. I don't care if it becomes unfashionable, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be the old man with the beard.
I'm a woodsman.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine by me.
I'm doing a year myself at the moment. I'm about 3 months in.
I was going to say, it's looking
getting there, mate.
It's looking chunky compared to last time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be one of those guys that's got a really compact beard. Even if I blow dry out, it just seems to go back to this.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get it to about there and then have it shaped up.
So mine,
very straight.
pull it out really easy, yeah.
Yeah, yours
I
is
say,
pretty straight.
a lot of people say, just straighten it. I genuinely don't. It's just the way it sits. And sometimes I wish it was more compact because people stop asking me that question.
Yeah.
You must straighten it, you got to straighten it. No, I don't.
Okay, so now I'm looking at this angle.
That's perfect.
I'm liking the shape, so I'm going to just smooth off now. So to do this, instead of coming with the teeth, I'm going to change my angle of attack with the clipper, and I'm just going to run ever so lightly down the face of the beard. I can kind of hear it cutting. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. But it's only taking strays really. Right, now we're going to work here. So we've got some problems under here. You say that this catches your collar a lot, doesn't it?
It's almost like a bit of a cowlick there. It ends up all over the place, and it does. It catches my collar. It catches my uniform at work as well. And it drives me mad.
Okay. So what I'm going to do there then, look, we're going to take that in slightly. I'm going to tilt Ben's head that way, and I'm going to change my angle of attack again, and I'm going to come up with the clipper. I'm clearing the excess off underneath, so I can see while I'm at that angle. And then we're going to round just the edge. And then I'm going to taper that bit out. Okay, so that's going to give him a bit more movement around the edge, stop it kind of pushing out on the collar, looking nice and flat. Okay, so we've trimmed the sides down, we've got a nice shape, and we're going to be cleaning the front face of the beard, so here. And this way, because we're not removing a lot of bulk, I'm not trying to take off a centimetre or an inch into this, we're just going to go straight down. We're going to take some of that hair with it. So this is just a freehand trim on the front. And you've got to have a steady hand for this one. And we're just smoothing off the front. Right, so at this point now we want to get rid of some of this loose hair. So we're just going to pull through it. I don't want to use a hairdryer or a blow dryer on it. It's going to completely change the shape. So you're just going to pull through and remove any loose hairs. Okay, so we're after scissors now. So we're going to tidy up just through there. Any loose hairs again. They're getting in the way. Okay, so we're cleaning up the front of the beard again, just scissors, 7 inches, and we're just taking any stray hairs. That's it. Okay, so I'm happy with the shape there. Right, we're trimming the tash now. So I'm going to pull it out. You had quite a large tash, didn't you, for a while? What's the plan with that?
I did, and I kept on eating it all the time. And we took it down quite considerably. But you just blended it in with the beard and it looked awesome. So
you want it blended in then?
Yeah,
so it's not going to be separated?
No.
Okay. So I follow you on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that you're doing something kind of cool with the vaping industry. So what's that thing that you're doing at the moment on Insta?
Well, I vape and I create all my own coils, and I build all my own decks in my vaping mod. You can buy them in shops, or you can build your own.
Yeah.
And
you can buy the coil?
Buy the coil, or you can build your own. And I've always built my own. But I wasn't very impressed with the tools you could buy to help you build it. So yeah, I created a company, and we've designed a brand new kit. Bit of a plug. We designed a brand new kit to help you build your coils if you're into DIY with vaping. Our company's called GraphX, GRAPH-X, and yeah, it should be coming to the market soon. To be fair, I'm quite excited about it.
What did you get in the kit?
Everything you could possibly need. We've redesigned everything. It's all bespoke design. There's nothing bought off the shelf.
Yeah.
We've looked at each tool you need for building coils, and then we've redesigned it so it's perfect for the job you're doing.
And it all fits in a little...
And it all fits into a small portable cylinder. You're talking screwdrivers, hex keys, wire brushes, pliers, ceramic tweezers, coiling rods, there's a coiling tool, space for your cotton. What else is in there?
I'm guessing if you're carrying all that around separately,
it's a pain.
It's a pain, yeah.
Well, you can. There are other people, there are other companies that sell it in within packaging, but it's quite large packaging. Our kit's going to be just a little bit taller than a Coke can.
Oh, awesome.
Same size as the Coke can, but a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Just throw it in your bag and off you go. And I say every tool in there that you need is made for that purpose. Yeah. It's not a pair of tweezers that you'd use for something else that have been put in there, or
So it's all meant specifically for that.
It's designed specifically for that work. So they're quite a lot smaller. They're big enough that you can use them, but they're a lot smaller because the work you're doing is quite delicate when you're building coils.
I've seen people building coils before in the vape shop, and
it's quite interesting.
It looks really fiddly. I don't know if it would be for me, to be honest, but
yeah, it's going to be called Vecto.
I remember the time when you used to have to look for a vape shop. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know where's a vape shop.
I started vaping in 2011, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember having to look for a vape shop, and then I'd find one, and then the guy would be like, the stuff he was getting was really good, but it was all like dodgy. Like he'd have different brands there every week, and you'd never be able to get the same stuff twice. And now it's just changed. It's huge. So, Gentleman Rose Club Birmingham turned 1 year old on 23rd of August. So we've had our first birthday now, which is a nice feeling. Get it out of the way, little milestone. A little barbecue at the shop, which was fun. Everyone got really drunk. Went into town, stole some road signs.
Shh, don't tell me that.
It was all good fun, mate. Good fun was had. Right, we want a razor. I'm going to drop hot towel on, mate, I think.
Okay, so.
Okay, just drop your head back for me. Right, so we've got a hot towel now. Feels like a nice temperature. I'm just going to lay it on top of the beard because we've spent a lot of time styling it and trimming it and creating shapes. So we don't want to get to a point now where we're messing with the structure of it. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Not too hot?
No, it's okay.
So we're just applying pressure evenly over the towel, just so that the towel sits in every kind of nook and cranny. That's going to make it easier to have a nice shape. And while the skin is still nice and moist, we're going to use a nice shaping razor, and we're going to start working down from the hook. Keeping with a natural line, not taking too much off. You could have a lot higher line than this if you wanted. Your hair's quite thick, high on the cheek. Some people prefer a lower line, but I think I prefer a high line. And then we're going to reverse it. So we're going to come round, we're going to pull the ear tight. I'm just going to clean down the heel. A lot of people, when they have a beard, they want to trim underneath. If you've got a full beard, you're best off leaving it to kind of connect underneath.
Yeah, I don't touch mine. I used to, I don't bother.
I've only just started doing that. I was lining it forever, and I've really felt the difference of it kind of catching up here and bulking out a bit, so definitely good advice that is. Yeah, from what I can see, the stubble here, I think you probably go at least maybe half a centimetre, maybe to a centimetre possibly.
Okay.
Higher. Okay, and we're going to do the same on this heel. So we're just putting the skin tight. You don't want to be shaping at this time, you want to just be clearing hair. All the shaping should have been done with the trimmer. Okay, how's that feeling?
Pretty good.
A lot better?
Yeah.
Ready for CrossFit?
Oh no. No.
Okay, so we're going to just drop a little bit of oil in. So I'm just going to apply that on top of the hair. Not going to be going deep to the root. It's a well-oiled beard anyway, to be honest. Then we're just going to drop a little bit of wax into the tash, pull any stray hairs out.
It's a Beardbrand.
This is the Beardbrand one, yeah.
You were talking about that last time I was here, and I never ended up looking at it.
Yeah, I do like their moustache wax.
Okay.
Get a nice cut out.
Yeah, sweet. So we're going to apply it liberally at the very top of the moustache. And then we're going to comb it through and out towards the edges so it gets a better application. Hello, how are you? Yeah, good man.
I've been missing you guys. I'm over at Beardbrand Alliance. Yeah, that's the channel where we're now doing our grooming videos and our self-improvement, all that good stuff that we used to do over here. This channel now, just barbershop videos. Beardbrand Alliance, got you covered.